Conference Championship Sunday is almost here. In 2 days, we are going to see who the final two teams are that have earned the right to play in Glendale, Arizona this Super Bowl Sunday. You look at both games, you look at the Eagles, you look at the 49ers, NFC Championship game. In the preseason, everyone saw the 49ers at least being there maybe towards the end. Maybe they would have lost in the divisional round, or, maybe they'll get back to the NFC Championship game. But the 49ers were no surprise to everybody. But the Philadelphia Eagles, I don't think anybody had this team making it this far. We all thought that, they were going to win their division and they'll probably get a playoff win but be eliminated in the divisional round. But to make it to host the NFC Championship game was just something that I didn't see happening. But again, that's why they play the game. You look at this matchup, the 49ers and the Eagles, these are two teams that are very similar. They both play great defensive football. The 49ers have probably the league's defensive player of the year and Nick Bosa, who leads the league with 18.5 sacks. But then you got the Eagles, who lead the league in total sacks with over 70 of them. The 49ers have a great, a defensive line led by Bosa, and then they got great linebackers like Greenlaw or Trent and Fred Warner. And they also got a defense that also makes great plays in that secondary. They get takeaways. And then offensively, the 49ers. Brock Purdy is going to be the first rookie quarterback to start a conference championship game since Mark Sanchez did with the New York Jets in 2010. 2009, but 2010 AFC Championship game. But he will also be the first ever Mr. Irrelevant rookie quarterback to start an NFC Championship game. He was the last pick in the NFL draft last season, and now he's just made a name for himself. And it's not hard for him to, though. He's got some great weapons around him. He's got Christian McCaffrey in the backfield, which was a great trade by John Lynch and that 49ers front office to make in the offseason. Then he's got one of the NFL's premier tight ends in George Kittle, and he's got weapons in Samuel and Ayuk. The 49ers have great playmakers on offense, and they got great playmakers on defense. And we're the number one ranked defense in the NFL this season. So, like I said, as the season went on, that the 49ers were going to pose the biggest threat to the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, the Eagles, a team that everyone thought they go to the wild card round, maybe they go to the divisional round. They could definitely win the NFC East, since the NFC East hasn't had a defending division champion since like 2004, when the Eagles won the NFC East from 2001 to 2004. But to make it to the NFC Championship, I just didn't see that happening. But they didn't make it there for no reason. They lead the league in total sacks with 70 of them. 16.5 of them were done by their linebacker, Hassoon Riddick. I almost called him Hasten, but it's Hassoon Riddick. And then other players, they got like Javon Hargrove, who was a big Pro Bowl snub, which deserved it more than Aaron Donald did. And even Fletcher Cox, who deserved the Pro Bowl more than Aaron Donald did, had more sacks. Fletcher Cox, who's a future Hall of Famer, continuing to add more to his resume for his bust in the Canton. And while their defense is one of the best in the NFL, they got an offense that is just phenomenal. You got Jalen Hurts in his third NFL season, just making plays with his arm and his legs. You got Miles Sanders in the backfield. Devontae Adams, A.J. Brown receivers. A.J. Brown, a great offseason move the Eagles front Howie Roseman made, and then Dallas Goedert, the tight end. But we can't speak about anybody without naming that, without talking about that offensive line, which they got the best in the NFL, and they got two guys who are age veterans who I think are now Hall of Fame caliber players. Lane Johnson, Jason Kelce. I mean, those guys have made it to another Pro Bowl, got another All-Pro selection. For Lane Johnson, this is like his second All-Pro and fourth Pro Bowl selection, so he might need a couple more. But Jason Kelce, he's the best center in the NFL, and he is he has made it to his sixth Pro Bowl, and he's also got his fifth first-team All-Pro. That is a Hall of Famer right there. Trying to getting that second Super Bowl could all but guarantee them a bust in the Canton, just like Fletcher Cox. But who I got winning this game, I got the Eagles beating the 49ers by the score 23-20. And it's only because it's in Philly. They're at home. They get a huge home field advantage with their home crowd. And I got the Eagles. Then we look at the AFC Championship game between the Bengals and the Chiefs. The Bengals have beaten the Chiefs 3 straight meetings in the 2021 regular season, last year's AFC Championship, and Week 13 last season. What do the Bengals got to do? They just got to play, keep up with the Chiefs, and play tough football. That's what they have to do, play tough football. And it all starts with their quarterback, Joe Burrow, who in his third season is more than ever just playing great football. And it helps that he's with his old college teammate, Jamar Chase, who's also having a great season. They got Joe Mixon in the backfield. And then on defense, the Bengals, they could get takeaways. They make plays. And that's what they're going to have to do to Patrick Mahomes. That's what they did to Mahomes in the AFC title game last year, and that's what they're going to have to do again this year. But then when you look at the Chiefs, you got Patrick Mahomes. And he still got great weapons like Juju Smith-Schuster and Travis Kelce, the best tight end in the NFL, and who's the brother of Eagles center Jason Kelce. All I have to say is I would rather see the Bengals win this game, I don't want the Chiefs to win it again, but I'm going to say it's going to be the Chiefs. They'll probably edge them out. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm going to go for the Chiefs. I have it being Eagles, Chiefs, Super Bowl 57. I hope I'm wrong, but that's what I say it's going to be. So I'll see you after the AFC Championship game this Sunday. And for now, this is David. I'm out. Peace.